how do we help coaches to create sustainable businesses so that they can actually give more of themselves to their clients? And bringing back this whole thing to the reflection is, as you're working, because you're so busy, it's hard to find time for reflection.
I hesitate to say, these are the things I do, you should do what I do. That I don't think that's the case, but I can share with you two things that I do every week that create the space for reflection. One is I have a half an hour set aside every Friday morning where I go to a group journaling Zoom session, and there are three of us who meet every Friday morning for 30 minutes, and it's entirely unstructured. We get together at the beginning and we say, hello, how are you? How was your week? Great. Let's set the timer for 20 minutes, videos off, audio off, journal for 20 minutes. We come back together and we reflect on the reflecting. How did that go? What did you uncover this week? Really quick, really valuable in terms of return on investment on that time. That's super unlocking, I think, for me, and I think for the other two also. We've been doing it for multiple years and we keep showing up, so I think we're all getting value out of that. The other thing that I do is I do an hour long, or 45 minutes to an hour, one-on-one peer coaching, peer mentoring session with another coach every week. So it's coach the coach kind of stuff. And again, usually quite unstructured, but the general topics we'll cover off are how are you? We work by ourselves most of the time, so having someone say, how are you, is a helpful thing. Have you had any tough client conversations this week that you want to unpack? Do you need help thinking through an approach with specific engagements? And then what are you doing in terms of business development and in terms of running your business that you might need help with? And we do that every week, and also twice a year we get together for kind of longer, what we loosely call strategy sessions, strategy and planning sessions, and we guide each other through that. And I think that rhythm, that structure, that discipline with someone that you really trust and that you're happy to kind of be vulnerable with is super helpful.